What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Loach from Clan Warroad, and I have a war recap with 4 attacks that I want to show as a small little random 15v we did after the potluck. We were kind of hungover from that intensity, so just did a small search, and we paired Clashpub, and they were a really good clan. It came right down to the very final attacks. And what you see on the screen in front of you is what I thought was the win for this war. This was a 1-star attempt on an anti-2-star base because his kill squads are going to meander around the base. And I'm trying not to show too much of Cross's base here because it's been doing really, really good for us. But I have to show this crazy Warden behavior right here. It blows me away because I thought this was a 1-star attack because the troops are running around the outside and they're going to get picked off. They're just going to get the percentage star. But right here we have, now these are the final troops on the board. We have the bowlers and the giants still up, and the Grand Warden as a support unit is supposed to follow those units and target buildings that they do, right? So I'm not sure what I'm missing. I could be wrong about something. Maybe the troops are too far away. But this seems like screwy behavior from the Warden to me. He should be targeting those other buildings even before, it's just that one bowler left. But instead, he has plenty of time here to pick off that town hall. I don't know if I'm missing something. If you guys know something that I don't, please do let me know in the comments. But right there, I thought that was incredibly glitchy. So they had to fail one more attack before we'd actually win this war by 1 star. We had them on percentage, so even if they did star, they had 2 attacks remaining, and one guy didn't show, and the other one was not able to get the 3-star. But like I said, wouldn't have mattered without that second attack. So good effort from us. We had a couple of really great hero attacks. We cleared everything, even the Town Hall 10s. They were bully dips by myself. And then we let the one Town Hall 11 get away. Just couldn't get the 2nd star on that. And almost 3-starred this Town Hall 11 across the wicked. Just came up really close. If he would have had a couple back-end balloons or something, I think he would have got it. He actually just ran out of time on that attack. But let's get to Milo right here. He jumped up. Milo is a max Town Hall 9, and he took care of this 9.5, which was just a great attack because we didn't have anybody else that could come down without us being able to attack the remaining Town Hall 11 to try to get that 2nd star, if that makes sense. So this is a big attack in the war, and he is doing it with just some Go-Ho action. I believe he has bowlers in the clan castle, and he's going to come in with a 2 golem entry right here. Nice wide funnel, so there's really only one way for his kill squad to go into this base, and we take out, that whole bottom section. And no, it's just a straight Go-Ho. Poisoning the clan castle. Unfortunately, his queen walked, so it's just on the poison to take care of those balloons and minions, but they targeted the golems, definitely keeping them up. And then the queen is eventually going to snipe the enemy queen. Meanwhile, the hogs have come in. They were clan castle hogs, obviously not the bowlers. And right here, just a good angle taken by the hogs, snipping one of the double giant bomb sets at a time under the heal spell, so that was just perfectly timed hog deployment by Milo, and even that 3rd giant bomb right there too with the heal waiting. So now it's the heal spells have been used up, all the hogs are on the board, but he picked an entry point and hog deployment style that just triggered all the bombs, so that at this point it's just the hogs, and they have free reign to take care of the last defenses. So there's the 2nd giant bomb set right there. So the kill squad eliminated pathing to that one. And now it is on the hogs and the king to do the cleanup work. So really well done, Milo. Just going with an old school Go-Ho attack on Town Hall 9.5. Very clutch attack and 3-star for us, Milo. Nice work, man. And up next, we got a little bit of Golem Avalanche action for you. So, I'm always on the lookout for these dead zone bases, and this one was just perfect. Particularly this elixir collector right there. I mean, that just sets the pathing perfectly. So we used the balloon to take out that mortar, which is just well out of range, but I didn't want the golems to, wander around that way. So here's the deal. We start with the 1 max golem, the clan castle, because he's just going to get pegged until you can start clearing that funnel. Get that 2nd golem in there, and as soon as it's safe, a couple more wizards, and the king is going to come in and target that enemy king. So you got 4 jump spells and 5 golems, and I think I brought 14 to 16 wizards, a couple balloons just for cleanup, and a lot of wall breakers, because those golems that you kind of reinforce wrapping around this base are going to need to be broken into the base. They're going to need the wall breaker help, obviously. So we run into the Tesla farm right here. We got the poison. The queen, she doesn't want to come in, so we're just going to rely on the double poison to take care of the clan castle troops. The king is stepping up to the Tesla, and those golems are just taking a beating. But we got our 3rd golem coming in here, test wall breaker, and he's going to come in, and you'll see the next junction there is going to have that jump. So when you're doing this, you're just looking for the base to have those junctions where 4 jumps is going to give your golems and your wizards and your kill squad access to every single compartment, and they're just going to wrap their way around the base. They're going to skip those dead zone spots, and you just kind of reinforce the golems and bomb them in as needed. And I mean, I've got 3 golems and a couple golemites leading the way, and all of these wizards, unfortunately, they don't go into the core. They come wrap around the side, which I guess worked out pretty good. There's a lot of high hit point structures there around the edge. But the queen behind, and I think the king went down, but the queen's going to be able to snipe all these buildings, and the damage is just getting soaked up. So, you know, when the base calls for it, this is a nice little sweet attack. You just got to be patient. I think I had 15 seconds left. It's a slow attack. So once you start putting troops on the board, you got to, you know, just keep moving. You don't want to sit around and watch them too much. Just slowly wrap your way around the base. So I always like watching these, and it's always a lot of fun to do. This is one of my favorite attacks to do. I think I've done it twice successfully. Not very often do you see the base that you can do it. So there you go. The last defense, Archer Tower gets aggro on those golems, and a balloon comes in to clean up. And the queen comes in to finish work. So we still got 1 golem and 2 golemites and a whole bunch of wizards on the outside. There it is. Golem Avalanche. And up next we have Mohit attacking number 9 with Gorvea Ho. He is going to come at 1 o'clock with a 2 golem entry and a whole lot of wizards just to take out all of those trash buildings and make sure that he can get into the base. You'll see the wizards, they're doing their work, they're clearing out the buildings as we bomb our way in. We're going right at those heroes. We know if we get those Valkyries into that first compartment, the heroes are going to aggro them, and they're going to just get pulled right into this base. But we're having just a little bit of an issue building that funnel, so he very smartly tests where his Valkyries are going to go. So he puts 1 in, he's still not really convinced they're going to go into the middle, and boom, that second Valkyrie right there is going to go take out that those builder huts and the gold sword. It's also going to save the queen. You know, at this point he has clear pathing for the remaining Valkyries, and here they come. Meanwhile, the clan castle troops have been working on that golem a little bit. We got the poison, the rage. The heroes get through, and the queen works on that baby dragon just a little bit more, and we are into the base. So at this point, with some of the defenses kind of distracted, some not so much, the hogs start coming in here to trim the defensive structures on the top half of this base. Meanwhile, our kill squad is moving further into the base and more down to the south. We have a couple heal spells in the bag and still 6 hogs to deploy. And now he starts coming in from the bottom here. He knows there's going to be a double giant bomb right on the other side of that air defense. Luckily, the queen comes and takes out that building just in time for those hogs to skirt the second in that double giant bomb set and get the benefit of that heal without becoming bacon. And at this point, with the hogs that came in from the right side, there's not a whole lot left to the base. So just a very nice, patient Gorvea Ho, you know, very smartly deploying his Valkyries in the beginning to make sure that they do not walk around the base. You clearly want your Valkyries in the middle to do that tanking and bust through walls and take out those expos and heroes and whatnot. So well done, Mohit. Welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure where you've been. I think you were in a different clan for a while, or just sitting out war for a little bit. But good to see your face. Your virtual face. Swag them spells, my brother. Alright, our next one is a new member. We got Shadowfax coming up on little Town Hall 9. Pretty young Town Hall 9. This is an 8.5. I take it back. Yes, no expos. Okay, so he's coming in with a level 9 Queen Walk, and this is great. It just takes forever for this queen to clear out these buildings here, but with those level Town Hall 8 Archer Tower on her and that cannon, she's really not going to be a whole lot of danger. Over here, we just got some funneling going on with wizards, preparing our entry point Looks like we got a Gorvea Ho coming. 2 more healers in the bag. So definitely looks like we're gonna have some healers on those Valkyries. As soon as they deploy, the funnel looks like it's set pretty good. But I do think the Valkyries end up walking on him. We'll just have to watch and wait and see how this happens. So at this point, he's got 3-point defenses on him, but they're all Town Hall 8-level defensive structures, and they're really not doing a ton of damage. But anyway, we got a couple of Hogs very well deployed, taking out that distracted cannon, and they're also going to get that CC lure just in time for that Archer Queen to get out of harm's way and take care of this clan castle full of archers. So, excuse me, that was a very well done entry. Shadowfax taking care of that clan castle, trimming some defenses on the outside. And now we are going to move on to the next phase of our attack, and it is going to be the Valkyries. So we're bringing them up right here, and we're just going to allow that enemy Archer Queen to draw the Valkyries right into that compartment. She gets taken down pretty quick. We'll zoom out here so we can see the Queen walk a little bit. She doesn't look like she's in any danger. But heal rage, those Valkyries are just going to keep running through the base and right into the core. And here come some healers. As soon as those air defenses are out of range or get taken down by the Valkyries, we got the healers, and they're just trying to catch up using the rage, and boom, just in time, under rage, get all those Valkyries healed all the way back up. And yes, a couple of them do end up walking around the outside of the base, but there are a couple that are in there, and they're getting the benefit of those healers. So really smart use of 2 extra healers. I mean, those rage spells, yeah, you know, they kind of got thrown off on the outside, trying to save them, get them back in. But yeah, no, just a very creative troop composition, something different and effective, clearly. Look at all of these Valkyries are still up. I mean, just, I don't even know how many there are, but he did not lose many Valkyries in that attack. So, well done, Shadowfax. Welcome to Warroad, and welcome to the YouTube channel. I mean, that's all I'm going to show for this one. We had a couple HG, BH attacks, and like I said, no other triples up top, other than the bullies on these Town Hall 10s. And the next war, I'm not sure what we're going to get out of Alpha Hippo Diapu. Yeah, you know, it's even match. We have 1 extra. Dr. Ron's at Town Hall 9.5. It's evenly matched, but their hero levels are pretty low and underdeveloped walls and that stuff. So not sure what they're going to bring. Not too concerned about this one, though. But anyway, good job, Warroad. That is going to complete this war recap. I will catch you again next time. Later, y'all.
Thank you for watching. Peace out.